Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's time to have a little bit of fun racing today. Today we have Skylar hanging out. Hey, Skylar.
Hi.
We're gonna have a lot of fun today at
Stream
Silverstone, aren't
Elements
we?
Said. Queen of Vetch is now live. Streaming Assetto Corsa Competizione,
Yes.
VR female
Surely.
more female racers, Race 2,
It's gonna be
Silverstone.
It's gonna be what?
Whimsical.
Whimsical even.
Yeah.
Slang NES. Said. Whoa.
The way it's went woo 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 was hilarious there. I wonder what next race is gonna be. Do you think they'll put in one of the new tracks as the voting options?
The new track, yes. I would be surprised.
Watch
if
it.
they don't.
Watch the actual people watching though vote for not the new track. Isn't the new track basically just reverse Barcelona essentially?
No. It has flow. It's enough of shit chicane.
So it's like classic Barcelona then.
No.
Classic Barcelona is so fun. I did that.
It's a bit tighter than Barcelona.
I like how Barcelona classic has doesn't have that final chicane, so you just carry so much speed at the end. Still can't believe I got my first race win last night in fucking Arca of all things. I battled with this one guy for the final I'd say 12 laps of 20.
Oh, there's a briefing this week?
The fuck? The fuck kind of pizza? Give me that boneless pizza.
Briefing pizza.
Give me that boneless briefing. No idea, but my frame rate is struggling today.
Are you on the correct graphics setting?
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just I'm getting frame drops, basically.
Oh, I don't know if I told you, but I was running ACC at 1080p with 150%. So basically at close to 4K. I've now scaled it down to 133, which is 2K. So I now actually get 80 FPS.
4K is 400%, by the way, of 1080p.
Wait.
4K is rendering 4 1080p screens.
Yeah, what was it? But it's like 2100 and something p, 150%, right?
Okay, 2100 is, so it's 1080, then 2100, and then 4K.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. but anyway, I now get 80 FPS
Hey, there you go.
on my 165 Hz monitor.
Yeah, I'm playing like 90 FPS, which is the minimum for the VR headset right now. It's dipping into the 80s occasionally.
You could definitely benefit from 30 or 40 series.
Well, you know, you're
Yes, I
always
know
welcome to
money's
get me
an-
one.
Money's an object, I'm aware, but like, just generally.
Yeah, no, I would love a 40 series sometime. At this point, I'll probably end up having to switch by the time the 50 series comes out.
What are these times? I think we have more than one M. That's okay. Either I'll be moved to M, or that there's some M's will be moved to Pro. You know?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Because I have never in my life hit a 59 on this circuit. In a GT3 car, that is.
I think 159 would set you like RCI Pro here.
I can see how 59s are possible. I cannot comprehend fucking 57 or 56s.
Damn, briefing about to start. Okay, pulling over. Alright, let's head over to that briefing. Let me grab my drink that I left over there.
Hello. Good evening,
That's
everyone.
the voice of Michael you're
All
hearing.
well?
He's doing the briefing tonight.
And welcome to your driver's briefing for this second round of season 6 of More Female Racers, powered by Mercedes AMG. 2 races at Silverstone ahead of us this evening. I hope you're all looking forward to it, and hope we'll see a great display of some entertaining racing for all our viewers on our stream this evening. So just a quick reminder on the format. So we'll be going into qualifying, which is a 30-minute session. We're going into the qualifying at past. Qualifying will be split into 2 15-minute sessions. The first 15 minutes will be for those in AM class. That's those with the red number block on the leaderboard. So those of you in AM class will get the first 15 minutes of the session, and then the final 15 minutes will be for those of you in the Pro class. That's those of you with the white number block. A reminder that with the AMs, if you begin a lap with more than 15 minutes remaining of the session, you can continue and finish that lap. If you begin a lap with less than 15 minutes on the clock, then you need to come to a safe stop and return to the garage. Those of you in Pro, you can queue at the pit exit line before you're allowed out of the pit lane. However, if you are going to queue, not that I really see any benefit personally from doing so, but if you are going to do so, please make sure that you are not ghosting with another vehicle, nor are you stopping side by side. You need to be stopping single file and not being ghosted with the car in front or behind you. Once the qualifying is complete, we'll then go onto the grid, full formation up of the circuit, before we go green flag for the first of the 30-minute races. Both races this evening are the same length, just as they were in round one, same throughout the entire season. So 2 30-minute races, but both races don't have any pit stops or anything like that to worry about. It's just green flag racing from beginning to end. When the first race has finished, remember that the server does close down for the entry list to then be prepared for the second race. So there will be sort of a 5-10 minute period. I do it as quick as I possibly can while that server's prepared. During that time, please just pay attention to the in-game server list and to the announcements on Discord. Please try not to run away from your rig, because once the server is up and running, I need everybody to be joining as quickly as possible so we can get going into the second race. So please don't disappear for ages. Be aware that get those servers up as quick as possible, and I need you all to join it as quick as possible so we can stay as much as possible on the schedule. Remember that for the second race, when I reorganize the grid, it is reorganized in your finishing position from race 1 in your reallocated in class order. So even if a pro finishes the first race at the very, very back of the grid, they'll be restarting race 2 at the bottom of pro, but ahead of the AMs. Just avoid that class mix that would happen otherwise. Just as the first race 2 weeks ago, we do have stewards who'll be watching the races. They use a tool that's available to them. Basically, if the game logs a collision, then the tool picks this up and it will notify the stewards of this. They'll then take a look at the incident, and if they deem it worthy of an investigation, they'll then push that to the stewards to be looked at. So it goes through 2 different teams, basically. One team who does the initial review. They then decide if it needs looking at further or not. If they do, then it then goes to the stewards for a further investigation. And then the stewards then decide what the outcome is, whether it be a penalty or not. That being said, the tool is not perfect because the game in itself is not perfect. Sometimes collisions can happen and the game doesn't pick them up. Usually, more often than not, that's netcode related, but it does happen. And also, not everything that happens on a track is necessarily collision based. Of course, if there's no collision, then there's no log to the stewards at all. So that's why we do provide a report form to you all that you can fill in. Of course, during the gap between race 1 and race 2 is not that many minutes. If you're very quick, you might be able to fill one out, but I would understand if you can't, because there's not much time. But that report form is open and available to you to report an incident to the stewards. Just please, if you are reporting a collision, an actual incident, please first check that it's not already on the sheet. Otherwise, what you're doing is you're just reporting something and basically wasting the steward's time. So first have a check if it's on the stewarding sheet. If it's already there, then you don't need to report it because it's already been looked at. If it's not there, then of course that means the stewards didn't see it, and so you'll feature report it. And of course, if you're reporting something that isn't a crash, isn't a collision or contact between 2 cars, then definitely it wasn't seen because that isn't notified. The report form, though, isn't open for too long. It will close 15 minutes after the end of race 2. So if you are going to be doing any reports at the end of the round, you need to be quick to do them. But as you saw in round 1, there was nothing left over. The stewards have seen everything. All the incidents were dealt with. And so hopefully that'll be the case again this evening. All in all, racing at Zolder was pretty good. There were a few little moments here and there, as it is racing after all. As I said then, and I'll say again, racing is a sport where crashes can and will happen. It was quite fitting at the time when we had round 1 at Zolder that the day before was the absolute shambles. That was Formula 1 at what's it called? At Melbourne, which was terrible. So if the best drivers in the world, the most elite drivers in the world in Formula 1 can do what they did at Melbourne, then it's to be expected even more so when racing on a sim. And so just anticipate that crashes will happen. It's very frustrating when you get involved in them. I can definitely attest to that when I race, because it's usually me causing the bleeding thing. or crashing myself, as I did in iRacing's Sebring 12 hour. Oops. But try to just keep your head down, keep racing. The great thing about this series is there's always that second race. If the first one doesn't go that particularly well, it's no problem. There's always that second race to go. And of course, as the series, we always have a drop round. So even your worst round doesn't count towards the points. So only the best 4 rounds of our 5-round season will actually score your points. But generally speaking, the racing as a whole is pretty good. A bit of, a few mistakes here and there, but it's going to happen. But let's hope, as we saw in season 5, that every race that we do just gets a little bit better and better, less collisions each and every time. Hopefully we'll see the same here as well. So thank you all very much for listening. Hope you're all feeling nice, prepared, and looking forward to another evening of racing. And remember that we do have our track vote that will go up when the qualifying starts. It will end at the very end of the stream, so you have plenty of time to go onto the YouTube chat and cast your vote, where we'll go racing.
I just realized
in 2
my
weeks'
mic was really
time
far away
for
there.
Round 3. But for now, thanks for listening. Wish you all the best. Remember to have fun. It's the most important thing. And speak to you all in a couple of weeks' time.
Oh, it's like, oh my god! It's like, let me get back to practice! Fuck!
Okay, Michael would be that teacher that just filled half the lesson with like a life story.
Yeah. I had a accounting teacher like that when I was in school. And he was from Hong Kong, and he would spend like, I'd say half of every class just talking about like his life in Hong Kong. It's like, they were cool stories and all, but good lord, man. Like, I need to learn shit. Fuck.
Are you using the qualifying preset, or?
Right now, I'm on race preset.
Yeah, I'm giving the qualifying preset a try. Maybe I can hit like low times in it, and then I'll see. I can technically go for 2 7-minute stints in the qualifying.
Did you watch the Okayama Super GT race?
No.
It was, for lack of better way to put it, a shit show. First the weather, it started thunderstorming and hailing during the race. Wheels started falling off.
What?
Several drivers lost entire wheels just coming out of the pits.
Okay, something with the torque gun was wrong then.
Another team put their tire on, the team in like P1, put their tire on at an angle.
Oh no. Oh no, what the fuck? How does that even happen with center lock?
Good fucking question. But overall, yeah, then eventually, like, the place was like red flagged like half a dozen times. And then eventually they red flagged it and gave up.
Understandable.
It's like 50 laps at Okayama, and they didn't get more than, like, I think 15 laps straight.
You know what? That sounds like a fucking NASCAR Cup race.
Basically.
There is a slow
Fuck, I hit the curb there.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, 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 fuck.
We've got some light damage on the
I forgot I had the fucking TC adjusted there.
What's your TC at?
I flick between 3 and 0, depending on where I am on the track.
Oh, you actually change it. Like live. Okay, I don't do that. I just down to 1. When I'm a few laps in, when the tires are up to temp. You know?
Yeah.
When it's safe.
Like
For
maggots and
qualifying-
beckons, I can just turn the TC completely off. Because you're just coasting through, so.
For qualifying, I might even attempt an OTC lap. Because, fun fact, my fastest lap was a... Oh, that's qualifying already. Wait, who's
green light,
first?
green light. Go, go, go.
Abs, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta adjust my fuel down. 30 liters of fuel. Yeah, don't forget to adjust your fuel when we come back out of the first race.
Yep.
In your setup.
Oh, by the way, I talked to Snow yesterday because he hit me up, and
Yeah.
apparently there's going to be a silver class championship at Simulator
Wow.
coming.
This track is so damn cold.
Oh, Imola or Alton Park?
Imola.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
watching my stream right now, go over to their YouTube channel and
Imola.
vote for Imola, please.
Imola, fucking Imola.
You go vote too.
Yeah. I already have. Imola.
Slang NES.
Please.
Said.
No.
Woo.
No British.
Slang
tracks.
NES. Said. Imola.
Okay, besides net.
I mean, Alton Park isn't a terrible track. It's just I'd rather do like Alton Park than Zandvoort.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I always loved Zandvoort, so you know. I'm
But watch, it'll be like fucking Imola in the wet though. This next race is gonna be a wet race, I'm sure of it.
Hey, we know Imola in the wet too well, you know.
Yeah, but then like a rear engine car, not a front engine.
It's Imola in the wet in the Mercedes. What can go wrong?
All the curbs turn into glass at Imola in the wet.
Yeah. Also, the Mercedes just turns into a boat in the wet, literally.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like very spin happy because it's naturally aspirated. Doesn't have that like turbo lag that you get with like the Aston and stuff like that. Where you get your tires bite before the power kind of gets to the wheels. Oh, that's an invalid.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
I went to the chicane wrong and that just fucked my whole run.
We're only 20 people, okay, 21 people today out of 40? 40?
So I said like attrition, yo, when you don't have like 3 classes, you know, but I'm assuring maybe people just don't like Silverstone, so they use this as their drop round. That's my guess at least.
Yeah, but you know, Silverstone is at least a big track where you can...
Yeah, you can pass and stuff like that.
You can pass, you can, you know...
I would rather have Barcelona personally.
Nah.
I'm actually...
Not in the Merc. Not in
The Merc can't... What are you talking about? I've done stuff in the Merc there, and I've had good races. The Barcelona is great in a Fred engine car.
Maybe to like have a good race at Silverstone, so I can, you know, have a finally have this track in my head, and not as just hell because I drive a Honda.
Whoa. Come on, you fucking boat.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
How long do I have left?
Six minutes?
Okay, thanks. Hold
Or
on.
it's 21, yeah, 6 minutes.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Gotta love shaving 3 seconds off my time and still sitting in the same position.
Yep. That's just paste. There's progress. Come on. See? What?
What?
8, 6.
Excuse me, what?
158. 690.
That's ridiculous.
That is not Second is 2 minutes
Car on the
flat.
left. Clear on the left.
42. But what the fuck? What the? Huh? Okay, I'll probably have 3 amps ahead of me. Pretty sure. 3 minutes, by the way.
Another 2 lap time then. Nope.
I wonder what kind of BOP changes will also be applied for that update.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Hmm?
I said I wonder as well.
Because I doubt that there won't be any BOP changes.
I've done something to my
said-
camera. There we go.
They said like 5 to 10 kilometers top speed on average for each car, so there must be BOP changes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Honda Supremacy will return.
I somehow doubt it.
Yeah, but
Porsche supremacy is beginning. The Porsche was the same top speed down the straightaway at Paul Ricard as the BMW was in the stream.
ooh.
Which means it's fast as the BMW, but with better handling, thus making it a better car.
Yep, new Pope Supremacy Pro.
No, that's the old Porsche.
It's the old Porsche.
Not
I
like
mean,
the
you-
not the old, the mid Porsche then.
Yeah, I know. The current one, which is, funnily enough, in the not GT America, but in the World Challenge America.
Mm.
They're driving first and second gen Porsches, not the third gen yet.
Wow.
There's no new Porsche on the American grid yet.
Crazy.
I am not ready for this. I'll mute myself again, because... yeah.
I found the setting in the debug tools for the Oculus that lets me take the headset off but keep the camera on.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so basically there's like a proximity sensor to your face. So if it detects your face gets taken off, it freezes it. Which is a problem. If I have to take the headset off to adjust something, or I need to like give my eyes a rest and just look through my monitor.
Yeah.
Like right now, I want to go over to the sim grid. MFR race. And go and vote for Imola to ensure that, you know, Imola, which is winning, by the way, by a factor of 62 to 38.
Is that good? That's good. That's very good. In fact.
Yes, it's good. Figure out where. Oh. Gonna set it up to follow you now.
Oh, Harrison P4. Let's get down to whooping some ass.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Slang NES said, did they send us daughters when we asked? Slang NES said, 4 sons.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody finish the rest of the song.
Okay. But I'll mute myself from now on.
Alright,
You're at the other end.
have fun. Alright, we're on board right now with Skylar. She's heading down out there. Hope everybody out in chat land's having a good day. Look at her go out there. Let's see how she's going. Sitting at a 159.607 right now.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right, welcome back.
Ran out of fuel there. Or like, I could have done one more lap, but it's 5 liters and the lap is like 3.5. So yeah, but time would have allowed me to, fuel not. Could have gone with like 27 liters, not 25, but okay. Hey, P10.
Hey, Lamau.
And also all-time best. First time ever in the 59s.
Hey, Lamau.
I gotta be honest, that's also the first time I do like quality fuel runs. So, because I will reiterate my strategy to practice the racing.
Wow,
Like
practice,
even
you mean
useless.
helps?
What?
What?
Practice the racing, not the track per se. Practice racing on the track. You know?
I don't know, I
Yeah.
feel like just get good is all you have to really do.
I will remind you of the first esports round in Barcelona last year. You know?
The esports round at Barcelona?
Yes. That was the first one. With the massive fucking crash.
Oh. I don't remember that being the esports round. You're talking about the EWC.
No. I'm talking about esports. SRO, ACC.
Oh, yeah. The SRO one. Everybody coming into the log right-hander before the chicane, fucking yeeting each other, driving over the grass.
No. It was the tight chicane, very tight chicane. There was a mess there as well.
Oh, okay. I was thought you were talking about the people who just drove off track on that corner and fucking like torpedoed people.
I don't remember that per se. But
You clipped it.
did I clip that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that might have been one of the things because holy shit. Hey, yeah, but P10, let's go. I beat 2 of 3 M's. You know, that were compared to my practice times out of my league. Very good. Okay, time to load the race setup because I actually used the quali preset that helped as well. I think.
How much fuel are you running? 65?
Yeah, 65. Just. I'm in the midfield. It won't matter anyway. Like, the only thing I have to fend off are the M's. The
Yeah.
ones that are not off my pace, at least. You know, so
Yup.
I'll just drive. And again, I know how to. I showed you how to defend on certain parts of the track.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. But
To be
well,
fair
yeah,
though, your plan suggests that people won't just door the shit out of you on those points.
it worked in open lobbies. You know,
Yeah.
I have some hope in these women.
I will
today.
I will remind you of last race though, where you got binned to both races.
I did not get binned. You got binned.
You got binned as well. Go back to my
No.
stream of girl, I will re-stream that stream where you're screaming about getting hit.
First race?
I believe both race 1 and 2. I have the
I mean-
VOD saved. I save all of my races.
Okay, I remember race 2. That was my own fuck up, and then Eris just net coded. heavily. I am not ready for this. Whee! Oh.
Stream Elements said, "Thank you for following Simplestay, smiley face."
Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Getting us one more closer to 300. We're almost there. I think we're at 182 now, I think, but I can't see the thing right now. Isn't that wild, Skylar? Almost 300 followers here.
GG.
GG no re. Ugh, it gives me fucking StarCraft flashbacks. I can't tell if it's windy or if those flags are always fluttering.
Always fluttering. We have 0 wind. Let's spice things up around here.
30 seconds.
Because St. Silverstone is flat as fuck, you generally get like wind speeds of between 5 to 10 kilometers.
Yep. Alright, car's off the jack.
So yeah, most of the races I finished were with front aero damage, so let's go. I am ready to drive into someone.
Are you ready and ready?
Am I what?
Are you ready and ready?
I'm sadly not ready.
If you were bread, what kind of bread would you be?
Plain white.
I'd be sourdough because I'm crusty on the outside and sour on the inside.
So, old people. Basically.
Oh, this is a slow start already.
Paula Brady said, GLHF.
Thank you very much, Paula.
How come Paula's not participating?
I don't know, why aren't you, Paula?
Paula Brady said, I'm at work weary face.
Paula said, they're at work. Weary face.
Oh yeah, right. Americans and European times.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
all this fucking races are in European time, so get fucked if you have a normal job. Holy fuck, this is so slow, I could probably drive with the pit
Paula
limiter
Brady.
on.
No,
Said,
it's 90 Ks.
I've been training to become a welder for 3 months now.
Yeah, I saw that. Way to go.
Everyone is just in their like green box at the minute, you know, very, very clean. You know, no one gunning it out of line and stuff. Probably because those that didn't got a scolding. I can imagine.
Going double file.
I love starting with like what is that? 25.5 all around. Nice. Under pressure tires. Let's go.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I just got bumped.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. We have some light damage at the rear of the car.
Seriously. Fucking bumps me and then drives off.
Hall of rating. Said.
Oh.
Eesh.
Fucking 6 seconds of damage. Love to see it.
We're life stewarded, you know.
I
They
know.
will get what they deserve.
I know. It's just like lap 1, I'd like to have a clean car to like at least do a couple laps with.
You know, hey, if your car's like beaten up by lap 1, you know, you'll get used to it and drive to the best of your abilities with the broken car.
Especially with a closed pit too. Or do they not close the pit this time?
I don't think they did this time. Last time was a mistake, so.
I have like front and rear aero damage, so cars are just gonna.
Clear on the right.
Oh shit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. This is a wash race.
There's a slow car ahead.
No, I'll be honest, I expected Mrs. I'm a professional race driver to show up at least.
What was that?
I expected Mrs. I'm an actual race driver to show up at least.
Oh yeah, as you didn't show up this time.
Yeah.
Car's understeering like crazy. No!
It's in... Something there.
I got bumped by somebody behind me. Who had just...
Again.
I...
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car
Yeah,
on the left.
oh my god, okay. I got lucky. I just passed 2 people who spun.
Clear on the left.
In 1 sector.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Nope, 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 nope. Stalled. Come on, get the car back.
machine. Slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I smoke killed the driver in front of me because it just kept braking too late. It's like they started to brake, but they didn't make their turn. Got some phlegm in your throat?
Yep.
Slow car ahead.
Behind Eris now.
Ooh, okay.
Never mind, Eris has passed the car ahead of me, and now it's K Rosie that's ahead of me. K Rosie has a
Well,
10-second
you're-
time penalty, so.
Eris has a 10-second penalty.
No, K Rosie does.
Okay, K Rosie. Okay.
I'm guessing K Rosie's the person who hit me at the beginning. Them or N Lee, because those are the only people with penalties so far.
Yeah, the front's been rather clean in terms of car-to-car contact. There's been some spins, some off tracks, but as far as I am aware, from where I am, no crashes.
I've heard some double yellows, but I don't know if they were from crashes or just off tracks, but I did see a couple times where two cars were off track together. Oh. There goes K Rosie. Now it's just me and Eris.
That was not good. T1. Oh, fuck.
Up to 15 seconds for Enly now. Penalties.
Sheesh. Okay.
And 5 seconds for K Rosie, still that. I think Enly only had a 5-second penalty to begin with, but now it's up to a 10-second. Or just got a 10-second.
I do not see.
Closing it on Eris, only 1.8 seconds to match them. I think they must have some severe damage because every corner I'm making up time and I have damage, you know? And I got scrubbed tires because of a spin out.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
I got my first track limit warning.
I want to finish without one. I've been properly clean so far. I had off tracks, but none of them penalties.
Fuck! Why are you breaking on the apex, Eris? Eric, like, braked on the apex of Maggots and Beckett's. Fucking hell.
Okay.
K Rosie's up to 25-second penalty.
Car on the right. Slow car ahead. Clear on the right.
I can feel my tires getting scrubbed a bit.
Mine are already fucking shot.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Are you serious? Come on!
Yellow flag in sector 2.
What was that dive? Fuck off. And
Remember
driving off as well. Fucking hell.
Fucking... I'm battling with Eris here, but it keeps fucking braking on apexes and slowing down super hard. Then I'm getting caught up to my fucking Robertson.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No.
Finally!
Fucking
Finally got free from that.
also so close to the end. Like, why? Come on.
Car on the left.
There's no try.
Seriously, Charlotte!
I see you're having issues in your into right now, huh?
Yeah, I finally got past Eris and Charlotte just fucking torpedoed me.
Oh.
And now I'm back behind Eris again, but at least I'm close, but I don't know if I have the same speed that I did before.
Shit, shit,
Car on the
shit,
right.
shit. Not into
on
the
the
wall!
right.
No,
Cross the car
no
behind
wall,
you.
no wall for you.
Car on the left.
Fucking
Clear on
hell.
the left.
Getting sloppy because I'm livid.
Car on the right.
Might also be
Clear
the
on the
damage to my diffuser, who knows? Oh yeah, I definitely have fuck rear arrow.
I have 13 seconds of damage. Eris got a penalty for causing a collision. Interesting. I wonder if that was from an earlier incident.
The faster car is approaching. Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push. Car on the right.
It could have been such a nice P8 or
Clear on the
P9,
right.
but no.
Car on the right.
Fucking
Clear on the
hell.
right.
Yes, 10 seconds. Okay, a P9. Taking a P9.
So wait, it was Eris that hit me? That's weird. I'm pretty sure it was... I guess Eris hit Charlotte, then which hit me. Which is why Eris got the penalty.
gonna bring it home now. Oh.
Nope.
The leader has finished the race. Alright, the race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
I'm gonna use this quick downtime to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Alright, give me a second. On. With headphones, wherever I put those. There they are. Okay.
Yeah, servers up, servers up, servers up.
Okay, thank you.
To be honest, this is the track I've been most consistent at.
I mean,
Like,
front engine suits you a lot better here than rear engine, that's for sure.
or mid.
Well, rear, mid. I'm lumping rear and mid together, essentially.
Yeah, I've seen Porsches struggle around here. Massively.
It's like, it's weird, like, the Porsche is like one of those cars here that either does, like, fucking, like, amazing or absolutely garbage. Oh. Let's check the chat that I might have missed while I was gone. Just Paula saying Ish from before. Alright. That last race was definitely full of interesting moments. Fix my microphone here, get it back close. Ooh.
I'm gonna. Did you link the broadcast already in the Discord so people can from the Discord can vote?
Yeah. Oh, on YouTube? No, I did not.
I will do that.
Okay. Let's go check out what those rulings are.
I just throw in caps vote for Imola. I think Imola is winning anyway, but let's see. Wait, where's the poll? The poll is already gone?
Yeah, it's only during quali.
No, it's supposed to last for the full race. Not only qualifying. Supposed to last up until the end. And not just... What? Okay.
They gave the penalty to Eris instead of whatchamacallit.
Rose? Or, Francesca?
I got a warning for 604 makes a move from very far back, causing slight contact with car 9 through 9. What? That's the one where Charlotte came and torpedoed me, and they were for the one from far back. What?
I hear a protest!
It's just a warning, but what the fuck? Well, I won't be able to see it until after the race, so stewards will not investigate lap number 3, 604, 19. And the hit on me at the very beginning, where I got binned, there's no... What? Oh no, Rosie, 10-second time penalty. I see right there. 604 and 66. What? Wonder what that one was. No, there's the one where Charlotte hit me. I got a warning for a bump. Oh, I see. That was with Eris, not Charlotte. I see.
Slang NES said, I guess mom isn't good at sim racing.
Oh, what's that? Oh, the other Charlotte. Hey, Lamau. Don't forget to load your setup.
Wait. Need to restart. Oh, yeah. You messed up the class positions. Ah. Omelette.
Omelette du fromage.
I already had my fucking parade lap music queued. Aw. That's going to waste now.
So we'll wait in the meantime. Let's see, the incident with you and you're 660, so let's find out what happened with you. Car 997 hits car 660, causing car 660 to lose control. 10-second time penalty. But apparently the warning I got and the hit on me by Charlotte were post-race penalties. Charlotte got a 15-second time penalty for hitting me. And then Rosie got another 5-second penalty. So let's see, 20 seconds. 30 seconds. Rosie had a 30-second time penalty by the end of the race. Oh, poor girl.
Connect to the server.
I'm connecting. Calm down.
I will not.
God damn.
Green light.
All right. Think they got it right this time?
Let's see. No one knows until we go to grid.
You gotta do the gritty, you know? Setup, load, MFR, load.
Gridding. That looks better now. I feel out of place in it, but alright. Oh yeah, right. I had an am ahead of me. I forgot. That am is gonna catch up again. Lamau.
See, behind me is O. Hayward, C. Begant, K. Rosie, Aristophilia, and C. Robertson. C. Begant must have been really far back if the 30-second penalty to Rosie
Load your
kept them.
setup.
I already did, but I'll load it again.
Good. Good. I was just making sure.
You know what the one thing I'm liking about this synthwave playlist? No sad, crying music.
Yeah, you know, basically, like, I feel
30 seconds.
that 70 to 85% of music is just love songs
Slang
or sad,
NES. Said.
you know?
Same.
Yep.
20 seconds.
Alright.
Slang NES. Said. At you Sarah about the playlist.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Stay single file.
Why is the music stopping now, though? Oh, no, it's just a quiet time to start again. Skylar, have you ever had curry ketchup before?
One,
What was that?
which one? Like a normal ketchup, or that kind of like 99% synthetic ketchup?
Like, I guess, like ketchup, like the red stuff in a bottle, but with curry?
Yes.
Fucking love that shit.
Because here in Germany there is one specific, but by the brand Hella, which does not have the normal ketchupy like where it's like still very tomatoey.
Mm-hmm.
It is basically a sauce, you know.
Oh, okay.
More, texture wise and consistency wise, more like a thick sweet and sour sauce.
Huh.
But it's called curry ketchup.
Does it slap?
Or
Or is like just regular ketchup with curry better?
if I want curry ketchup, I just mix box standard ketchup with curry powder.
Yeah, that's what I've mostly had.
Yeah, because that's just because you have that. You have the spices, but still the freshness of the actual ketchup. You know.
Yeah, because you like, it's like because it's good, because usually you're using it with like greasy stuff like sausage or fries. So you want that kind of acidity to kind of cut the greasiness.
Yeah, but with that like as it's called Gewürz ketchup, it's not. I mean, if you like it, you like it, you know.
It's like one of those things. It's like the fake malt vinegar in the UK at chip shops.
That shit's great.
It's definitely like, it has no business being that good. It's like the most nasty. It's literally like synthetic chemical garbage, but it's so good.
And again, starting on the outside.
On the inside this time.
I mean, I don't quite know.
Starting on the outside is
what's
actually kind of better because it allows you to go inside at the start of Maggots and Beckett's.
That is true, if you can keep your position, that is.
Yeah.
And someone doesn't gun it behind you.
Yeah, near the back we had a lot of, like, try to go 3 wide. I had to give up a position because somebody tried to go 3 wide into Maggots and Beckett's. It's like, nope.
Yeah, but better that than like to sacrifice your car, even if it's
Exactly.
not your fault.
Green light, show them what you got. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Some light damage in the rear of the car.
I'm gonna get penalty for that.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Ooh, did that fuck my my steering? A little bit, yeah.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, this is gonna be my washways. Hi.
Watch, wait.
The fuck? No, stop. Siri, stop. The fuck?
Slang NES. Said. What did it do?
Siri's like, here's a station for you on Matpo Music. I'm like, the fuck? I couldn't tell if I fucked up there or if somebody came across, like, and I didn't have time to stop. But I'm pretty sure I fucked up. I'm probably gonna get a drive-through for it, for that much chaos. I'll take my penalty if I get it, though. It is what it is. Sometimes you're the victim of somebody else's mistake, sometimes you are the mistake.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Warning. Let's go. Great.
What happened?
I got absolutely fucking rammed. And I have no more rear arrow. I'll be honest, it's not like I belonged in P5 overall, but I was there. Until I got absolutely shafted.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I can feel the missing rear arrow. Whee! Oh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
By end there, fucking took me out in the corner and just drove off. Thanks. Very cool.
Okay, yeah.
9 seconds and flat spotted tires. Love it. Yeah, 15 seconds, but what I expected. Oh, 20-second penalty, wow. Yeah, but I'll take it. Car behind me just put up a 2-minute fucking lap. Holy shit.
Slow car ahead.
This is probably gonna definitely be my drop race in terms of how I do. Was that the car that hit you? 79?
Yep, that was Denise Poet.
Oh, several
not
5-second
expect-
penalties.
Yeah, because they can only hand out either 15 or 5. So they're doing 2 5s for 10 seconds.
I really hope the track is Imola, because I am deeply comfortable in Imola. It's like, you know, it's like they say, just the key to that track is to disrespect the Italian flag. Just the curbs are all the Italian flag. The awkward part is, it's gonna be how everyone's have to, oh, car, yeah, 5 seconds for hitting me. Yeah, that's about right, I think. Oh, 10 seconds for spinning me out, I guess. $15, oh no, another 5 seconds to somebody else.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Oh.
No, no, no. Wall, 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 wall.
Seriously? What happened?
I went wide on Maggots and Beckett's by accident and nearly went into the wall on the first turn. Oh, power slide. Tires are full of dirt right now. Fuck.
My God.
Ooh, what happened in Sector 3?
I spawned her this time because you, I mean, well, dive bombing me didn't hit me, but since I was already on my way to the apex and didn't correct course, she then slipped ahead of me and I spun her this time.
Oof. Well, if it was an unpaid pass or a dive bomb, she'll get penalized. And if it's your fault, you'll get penalized, I guess.
Yeah, let's see.
At the end of the day, I guess we just gotta take our penalties gracefully and try our best to be better, right?
I mean, yeah, I could have definitely reacted a bit more evasive, but then, again, it was a dive bomb. It was unexpected, slightly.
I gotta put over 10 seconds ahead of me to get, like, P19, because otherwise I'm gonna fall back. So I'm, like, trying to push to get ahead of this person as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, I wanted to stay at least 10 seconds within Pope, so I can have her position, but that's not happening. Because she's already 7 seconds up the road.
I mean, 7 seconds is one fishtail, though, practically on this course.
Yeah, I have no rear arrow. I am the one who's got a fishtail.
How much damage overall?
I did not check.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but it's solely a rear arrow.
Well, if you spun somebody else, I'll put a front arrow too now. No,
I
no.
got hit again!
Fuck!
And now I stalled it, and now I am acting class. Very unappreciated.
Are you going to bed after the race, or you want to do some Imola practice?
Practice is useless.
Right, right. We can't practice until the 19th.
Yeah,
Because we're going to develop a new setup and everything. Fuck.
yeah. Practice is useless. And we have 1.5 weeks in.
It looks like we're going to be able to take curbs a lot better, though. At least in mid-engine cars, like the Ferrari.
Yeah, once this is over, I'll definitely hop in the Honda again.
Give it one
See
last
how-
go before you try the new cars.
I mean, I will try the new cars, I think, a bit, but I want to. I mean, I will not try the new cars until the series is done, I think.
It's a long way away.
Yeah. So what? Doesn't.
Drive-through for track limits for car 997.
Falling behind to the car in
It's
front
not like
in
it
sector
matters. Okay, that was when quote unquote I spun her. That was her fault. That's a drive-through. That's
No, drive-through for track limits.
oh, for track limits. Oh, deserved. Sorry, but I am one away from my final warning. You know, I should not be, you know, calling wolf, but
Yeah. Also, I am 9 seconds ahead of this other driver. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta get over 10 seconds. Because they have a 10-second penalty and I have a 20-second penalty.
I have no more rear arrow right now.
Drive-through for track limits for car 939.
That is Eris?
Yes.
Faster car coming up behind you.
And for some reason I slipped way back into the Amphiel already.
Car on the left.
Yeah, I can only see Ams ahead of me.
Ouch.
Oh, fuck me.
Twelve seconds.
Chris, I was just spun.
Oh.
Went past her again. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Car 56. Was that the car you got in an incident with?
I guess so. But they're 12 seconds up the road, so...
That's 10 seconds
Not gonna
then.
even- What?
They got a
But they're
10-second
12
penalty.
They're 12 up the road.
You got 5 minutes to make up 2 seconds.
I will not, because I have no rear air. I have to go into second to make it in Beckett's.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh. Because otherwise the car will just spin.
Faster car coming up behind you. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's not even... doesn't even matter
Faster car is
for the
approaching.
scoring. Because there is no overall scoring.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But, you know, that tells me that my defense game is strong and others are just reckless.
You're gaining on the car heading sector 2.
Oh no. Drift! Woo!
done, mate. Personal best.
Nope, okay, that was too much drifting. Too much drifting. And now my tires are absolutely overheated. Fuck.
Mine aren't overheated, but they're flat spotted from a drift.
So a spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I drift. I have power down. You know? When I say drift, I mean drift.
No, I mean a drift, as in like I came around the far right on the left, the right-hander after the first straight there. And I slid the car. Like, I kept control of the car and was able to make it out, but I took tire damage for it.
Well, tires don't flat spot if you have to pedal to the metal.
Well, then
you
they
know,
grain or
spin.
whatever the fuck happens to them.
Yeah, grain. They grain. You know, flat spotting is when you have a spin and your tires are locked. Because they get a flat spot, literally.
Yeah, I know, but the physics of the tires in this game are sometimes a little wonk.
Oh, second gear. Nope, that was too much counter.
Oh, that's a curve.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, okay. Now my tires are dead. You know?
Yup.
Including rear arrow, that makes
Man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a
for
final
no
push.
fun racing anymore. But hey, one more lap.
I wonder if they might not put up the new course purely because it might they don't want people to have to buy a whole DLC to do it. A DLC that was
Yeah.
not required on the initial start of the series.
That is true, yeah. That might be a thing.
Also, I did some testing. This car definitely has downshift protection.
Yeah, but where and when?
Always. It's the same. I've tried breaking the engine in every conceivable way. The only time you take damage is if the car over revs when you're going over a curb.
Oh, okay.
Car on the right. We've got some light damage on the front. Clear on
How the fuck did I get...
What?
I just spun somebody.
The leader has finished the race.
Really?
To be fair, I was on the inside, they came across me, but I'll take the post race, I'm sure. I had gotten bumped and it pushed me off of my line. There's not much I could really do except for continue the line. $15 seconds of damage.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Yeah, that's a last place finish for that race. Oh well, we all get our drop round, you know? Though I want to see what happened there. Let's just use my mouse for that.
But you know, this is a realistic turn-up of cars for a Silverstone race. Around 20? It's actually a lot these days. If you think about it. you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, also that cost me safety rating. I'm back down to 97. Woo! Come on. You can't be serious.
Oh, the person I spun was the person who hit me. Oh well, at the end of the day, that was the end of the race, you know? We have ones where we win, we have ones where we don't.
Well, no fatigue this time. Only other people. $35, $87, and 5. Yeah, fucking Dobbins because she's an M and just dominated. What is this? If I get a fucking feature like that, I'll do that next time as well. It'll probably be too slow. Even if I fucking sandbag, because there will be faster sandbaggers.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Alright, chat. Well, it was great hanging out with all of you. I'll see you all next race. Remember to take your medication, drink some water, stretch your legs, and maybe get a little bit of fresh air if you can. If you can't, well, maybe tomorrow. Have a great night.